Hi friends, it's Laurie here from Lemon Yoga and welcome back to another video with me. Today I am guiding you through a third trimester prenatal yoga video focusing on hip stretches or hip openers. So give this video a quick thumbs up, hit subscribe to join the Lemon Yoga family, and then let's start with our first hip opener of the day, our wide leg child's pose. Take the knees nice and wide and then sink your belly either to the ground or onto a great big cushion. And just let the body melt here, let everything soften. Tune into the breath, sending deep breaths down into the belly or the rib cage and back out again. Letting everything feel soft. Walk your hands over to the right hand side. Place the left hand on top of the right so you get a stretch through the left side of the body. And we keep gently stretching into those hips and inner thighs. Breathing in, breathing out. And walking hands now over to the left, place the right hand on top of the left and breathe that space through the right side of the body. Big breaths in and out. Let everything melt, everything soften. And then walk yourself back through center, press and rise to all fours, knees to the edges of the mat, hands wide. We start to draw some torso circles here. This will release through the hips and your back and stretch nicely through the inner thighs. So change direction whenever it feels right for you. Breathe deeply here. Breathe through the whole body, the whole pose. And then once you've finished, just wiggle your hips or your tailbone from side to side. And from there, we'll grab a block or a cushion, step the right foot through for a low lunge. So your left knee is to the ground, the hips are quite square here, the spine is lifted and long, eyes look forwards. Breathing in, breathing out. Allowing that left back hip flexor to gently open here. And then walk the right toes out to the diagonal. Take the left knee a little further as well. And then just gently, really gently rock those hips forwards and backwards to open deeper into the pelvis, deeper into the hips. Deep breaths as you gently rock here. And then turn the right toes forwards and inhale as you reach the arms up high for crescent lunge, index fingers pointing high to the sky. Channel the energy, find length through the body here, gently open into those hips. Breathe deeply. Inhale, exhale. Let's release, hands down, step it back, swap sides, so move your block or cushion over and step the left foot through, right knee stays connected to the ground, heart space lifted, length through the spine, eyes look forwards, gently stretching into that back hip, breathing deeply, big breaths in and out. And then turning the left toes out, rightening out, and we'll begin to gently pulse through the hips, forwards and backwards, forwards and backwards. Just finding a bit of space there, a bit of release through the hips. Keep breathing. And then find stillness. Turn the left toes through. Reach the arms up high, crescent lunge. Scoop and tuck that tailbone under. Engage through the glutes here. Feel the hips gently soften and open. Breathing in. Breathing out. Inhale. Exhale. We release, come on down, come on round now to Baddha Konasana, where the soles of the feet meet and the knees fall wide. Wherever they naturally get to is perfectly fine. Sit tall here, find length through the spine. Such a lovely hip stretch for pregnancy, especially when we're in the third trimester. Even better when you're late in the third trimester, preparing for giving birth, because this one really helps baby to get in a good position for a natural birth. You can take a gentle fold forwards here if you would like to. That might not suit all of our bodies. Breathe even more space down into the hips as you do that. Let's begin to rise on up and release. And we'll take the left leg out long, keep the right leg in, sit tall, hip circles here to stretch into the pelvis and the hips. So you're rolling your torso all the way forwards, all the way backwards. Just drawing nice big circles to stretch and open into the hips. And you'll probably be feeling this in the inner thigh of that left leg. Change direction if you haven't already. Having a wiggle the other way. Then wiggling back through center. Reach the right arm up and over for a side bend now. Breathing space into the hips, breathing space through the side of the body. Let the body soften here in this pose. Breathing in, breathing out. Release, opening through the front of the hips, right hand to the mat, left foot to the mat. Sweep your left arm up high and lift your sit bones away from the ground. Feel that stretch and exhale, release. Sit yourself back down. The right leg in. The left leg in, the right leg out, sitting tall and moving back into those hip circles on the other side. So making them as big or as small as feels right for you. Just moving so you feel that stretch through the inner thigh and the hips. Changing the direction whenever you're ready. Breathing deep. Wiggle your way through to center and reach that left arm up and over towards the right leg. Finding that beautiful stretch. Try and soften here. Where could you soften? Where could you relax into the pose? Breathe deeply. Let's release. Place the left hand to the ground, right foot to the mat. Sweep the right arm high, lift the sit bones, press the hips forwards to stretch into the front of the hips. And then you can take a big exhale and release all the way back down, sit bones to the ground. Well done, everybody. Okay, taking the legs out wide now. They don't have to be as wide as I'm showing you. Just do it to suit your body. We're going to do stir the pot pose. So we have the arms long in front of us and we draw lovely torso circles rolling into the hips and the pelvis. So you can have legs much, much closer together, especially if you are newer to yoga or you've only found yoga in pregnancy. Change the direction whenever you're ready. Try and keep the spine long here. Sit right on top of the pelvis. That's when you'll feel the most stretch through the hips, when you're sat really up high on top of the pelvis. Keep breathing. Find center and release. Bring those legs gently back in. Find cross-legged. Sit tall. Inhale, reach the arms up high, hands meet. Exhale to your heart space. Bring one hand onto your heart space, the other onto baby. And let's just take a quiet moment for ourselves at the end of our hip stretch practice. Just breathing in, breathing out. Allowing the whole body to relax. Noticing any wiggles or movements from baby. Using this time to be quiet. I want to take a moment to say thank you so much for joining me for today's hip stretches for the third trimester. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, leave me a comment and let me know. Let me know how many weeks pregnant you are at the time of practicing, and of course hit subscribe to join the Lemon Yoga family. I would absolutely love to have you here. I've got plenty of prenatal content. I've got loads when it comes to time to giving birth to help you naturally go into labour, so do check all of those out. When you are ready, you could reach the arms up high again, bringing a bit of energy back into the body. Bring hands together, bring them all the way down to seal the practice, and you're done. I will see you soon. Take care. Bye, guys.